everybody, this is Jim the Tabletop Engineer, and welcome back to my game of 4 Against Darkness. I'm picking up where I left off last time. My heroes have moved back into the entry room, and I have these 2 hallways, but I don't have a lot of area in here, so we'll see what's in here. And I'm going to go ahead and get started. Let's roll. I rolled a 3-6. A 3-6 is a room with a whole bunch of doors. So I tell you what I can do. The good news is it looks like a 3x3, but it does have a door. I could probably... Well, it's just such a weird room. Such a weird room. Let me just make it a 3x3, and we'll link it. We'll link it here. We'll just round about it like that. Now it also does have another door. So what we'll do is we'll branch a door here just to get some, maybe one extra encounter. What is in this room? An 8 is minion. You know what? I forgot to increase this one. I fought that minion earlier, wherever it was. It was right. 1 minion, 2 minion, 3 minion. Yeah. All right. So it is a minion. What is it? 5 on the minion table is D3 trolls. That would be 2 trolls. 2. And the trolls... The trolls are level 5. So level 5. They have treasure normal. Oh, they're the ones that regenerate. Okay, I remember how to do this. All right. So there are 2 of them. And what we'll do is we'll just put 1 and 1. And my guys will try to fight them. All right. Warrior steps up. He is +3. He'll attack the front one, the first one. 7 is enough to kill this. But to keep him dead, I have to attack him and chop him into little bits. So what I'll do is I will have the cleric do that at +2. And 4 + 2 is 6, so that one is permanently gone. Now, the rogue, we outnumber them. He adds his level of 4. That's more than enough to kill it. But the wizard has to hit it, and I need to beat a 5. And I don't. So there's a chance it will regenerate. It says on a 5 or 6 it will regenerate. It does not. So all I got to do is hit it, and I do, and it kills it. All right, that was pretty easy. Trolls have normal treasure. So let's roll a d6. I rolled a 4, which is a gem worth 2d6 times 5. I'll re-roll that. 9 times 5 is 45. And that is good enough. So now we are going to have to... Well, we got all the way to here. Let's go through that door and see what it leads to. 1-5 is a 4x2 room with a lot of doors, but there's no way I can do it. So what we'll do is we'll just draw a room and shade it in, which means I am going to have to do a lot of backtracking in a minute. What is in this room? 8, which is a minion. Okay, this should be at 3. And what is the minion? 5. D3 trolls. 2 trolls. Again. 1, 2. Alright, the warrior steps up. +3. 6 is enough to kill it. Is it enough to keep it down? She needs to roll at +2. 6 + 2, she definitely chops it up, and that one is permanently gone. The rogue adds +4 and misses. The wizard -1, but you can do an exploding. 6 - 1 is 5. 9. That destroys it, but there's no one left to chop it up. Does it regenerate on a 5 or 6? It does. It comes back. So it will attack my warrior. +2 defense. I defend. I turn around and hit it again. +3. Kill it. Try to keep it into little tiny bits. Absolutely. All right. So we get a 4, and we get a treasure roll again. Roll a d6. That is a 2d6 times 5. 6 times 5 is 30. All right, 30 gold. And that is in this room right here. So we're going to have to backtrack. So let's backtrack. We'll go into here. We'll go into here. 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 Yep. What is it? A 5 on a... is a weird. All right, we're going to have to fight a weird. And unfortunately, it's only going to be, since I was backtracking, it means the rogue and the warrior, who are always at my rear, they will be the ones fighting it. It's a weird. What is it? 6, which is... No! Invisible gremlins steal D6 plus 3 objects. 5 objects. Well, it has an order. It goes magic items, scrolls, potions. All right, 5. So first off, now I can say the fool's gold. I'll get rid. That's 2 of them. Yeah, is it random? You must surrender objects in this order. Magic items. Well, the fool's gold is a magic item roll, so I'll get rid of 2 there. The wand of sleep. You know what? Scrolls come after magic items, don't they? Yeah. So I got to get rid of the wand of sleep for 3. Oh. And after that is scrolls. And I've got 2 more. So the scroll of blessing is gone. And the scroll of escape. And you don't get any kind of roll for that. You don't beat them. They just run away. It gives you no XP. Man. All right. And then we will move into this hallway. And nothing there. All right. Let's keep going. That's the second time this party has encountered invisible gremlins. Not in this dungeon, but overall. The first time I lost a whole bunch of stuff, which is really aggravating. When you roll the weird, you really don't want the invisible gremlins. All right, let's keep going. What is at the end of this hallway? A 1-1, which is just a hallway with 2 doors. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it is a dead end with a door here. And it has a door up here, but we'll put a door up here. Why not? All right, what's in this corridor? 6, vermin. We defeat vermin automatically. Let's go through this north door. 5, 3. 5, 3 is a corridor that splits, so we can do that. It goes this way and this way with a door here and open there. What is in this corridor? 6, vermin. Again, not going to fight vermin. Let's go through that door. 1, 4 is a long hallway with a door, and unfortunately it looks like it's just going to dead end here, so we will have it dead end. But you still have to roll for what's in it. That's a 7, which is minions. All right. It's my warrior and my rogue will be up front. What type of minion? 2, which is D6 plus 3 goblins. 4 goblins. So that will be 2 and 2. And in the corridors, only the first monster attacks. So the warrior is plus 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. These are level 3. So a 6 is enough to kill his 2. We outnumber them, so the rogue is plus 4. And 10 is enough to kill the remaining 2. What do goblins have? They have treasure minus 1. 5, which is a jewelry 3d6 times 10. 11, 12, 120 gold. And a plus 1 on the minion track. All right, we have to backtrack from here to here, so don't roll a 1. I didn't. Let's go through this hallway here. That is a 6, 5, which is a long hallway. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with a door. What's in this corridor? 8. Empty. Okay. Through that door, 5, 2, which is a 3x3 with a whole bunch of split offs. But one of them will go into the ceiling, so I can't do that. So a 3x3 with I don't know why I did that. We'll put a door here, and we'll put it should be a quarter, but we'll put a door there. What's in this room? 4. Special event. All right, the events are on page 86. I've already rolled the woman in white. 5. A healer. He will heal your party at 10 gold per life healed. You may heal as much as you can afford. Let's do it. So that would be 2. 3. 5. And 7. So 7 points healed times 10 is 70 gold. I will just take this out and put 50. All right. That was pretty cool. That was a healer. I already used. Let's go through this door. 1-1 is a hallway with a door. So we'll send it down like this and put a door here. What's in there? 9. Empty. Go through that door. 3-5. 3-5 is a dead end 4x3 room. Goes into in a 4x3. 4x3. All right, that's a lot of wasted space, but it is what it is. What's in this room? 6, which is vermin. I'm not going to fight vermin, so we will have to backtrack now. We'll go with the hallway, and there is something there. What is there? 2, vermin. Not going to fight it. We'll move into here, and a 4 is nothing. All right, we'll go through this door. We are running out of dungeon here. The final boss is going to pop up soon, and I am running out of space for this guy to show up. All right, we'll go through that door. That is a 2-6. 2-6 is a short corridor with a door here. What's in here? 5 is a special feature. And I believe I have rolled all the special features at this point. I've rolled the fountain, blessed, armory, and the statue. Nope, it's puzzle room and cursed altar. 4 or 6. It is a puzzle room. I'll have my wizard do it. It is a level D6. It's a level 1. The wizard will try it, and he beats it. And it says if you solve it, it says you may leave it alone or try. For every attempt, character may solve 1 life. Wizards and rogues add their level. If it is solved, make a treasure roll. Okay. 3 is a scroll. It is a scroll of fireball. And isn't that what we needed for our quest? I believe it is. So I will go back when this dungeon is over, and I will go back and fulfill that. All right, let's go through that door. 2-1. 2-1 is, where are you? A dead end room 3x3. Great. I think the final boss is going to be in this room because that is as far as I can go. It is. There's nowhere else. Yep. All right, so we have reached the final boss. Final boss. So you roll it. I rolled a 5, which is a Chaos Lord. Didn't I already fight one of those? I did earlier. Chaos Lord. Where are you? All right, this is the final boss. So he's hard. He is a level 6 basic. He gets 3 attacks, and he's got 4 life. But the final boss also gets an extra attack for 4 and 1 additional life. So he's up to 5. And he has to roll to see if he uses a special power. On a 1 to I want a 1 to 3. And I got a 2, so he does not use a special power. Alright, my guys line up to do battle. He is a level 6 Chaos Lord. Alright, Warrior steps up. +3. That's exploding. 9. 12 is enough to get rid of 2 of those, so he's down to 4. And the Cleric steps up. +2. That's exploding. 8. 10. That's enough to get rid of 1 more. He's down to he's got 3. No, his life points was 5, and his level was 6. So he should have had 6 life points, right? No, he had 4 life, 5 life points, 3 attacks. So he will get 3 attacks. So he's down to 3. That was the Cleric. The Rogue -1 and misses. I do have a sleep spell. I could try to put him to sleep. Let's try it. I will try to cast the sleep. I need to beat a 6, and I add my level 4. I do. Or equal or beat it. So he casts it successfully. He puts him to sleep, and we kill him. Yeah, that's awesome. And we get 2 rolls for that, 2 level rolls. But more importantly, I killed the final boss, which means I get treasure. 2 treasure rolls at +1. First treasure is a magic item. It's a magic weapon. Give it at +1. I am going to give the Rogue a +1 weapon, and that is going to bring him up to 0. Because he normally attacks at -1. So I'm going to give him a light weapon +1. So he is no longer -1. Second magic item is a 4, which is a gem. 2d6 times 5. 4 times 5 is 20. We'll take it. All right. 2 XP rolls. Who wants it? The Warrior. Come on. 4 or higher. Got it. All right. So he is now level 4. He goes up to 10 and +4 attack. 10 +4. So he was at 9. Or no, he was at 9. So now he's at 10 health. All right. And I've got 1 more XP roll. Let's do the Wizard. He needs to roll a 5 or higher. And I got it. The Wizard is now at the highest level that you can do in the 4 Against Darkness game. He's got 7 health. And that is awesome. All right. We found the final boss, all the XP rolls. We did the treasure. I need to go fulfill this quest. So we're going to have to do a lot of backtracking. So let's go here. 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 That was this one. Here. 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 Oh, we got something. What is it? 4 is a minion. All right, so we have a minion fight. And remember, I'm backtracking, so it's going to be these 2 fighting. What is it? Skeletons or zombies? 1 to 3, it's a skeleton. It's skeletons. How many? D6 plus 2. 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. They are only level 3, I believe. Skeletons are level 3. Yep. All right. Warrior is plus 3, plus 4. 8 is enough to kill 2 of them. The Rogue attacks at plus 4 and kills the other one. All right, they're done. No treasure. Yep, no treasure. But I do get a minion, so I'm up to 6. And we were right here, I believe. No, we were here. So let's go Let's go here. Let's go here. And we're back into the empty, so we don't have to roll for that one. But we're trying to get over here. So we got to go... Oh, hold on. I didn't have to go I should have gone this way. All right, so we were here. Now we go here. 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 And finally here. All right. So we satisfied the quest. I have to give the scroll of fireball away. And you get to roll on the quest epic reward. It's a D6. 3 is an enchanted weapon. One of the party's weapons is enchanted and can now roll 2 dice for its attack rolls, choosing the best. The weapon can also hit monsters who are only hit by magic. It lasts until the end of the adventure. Alright, well, that means the next adventure. So, because I'm leaving. So, let's give it to... Try to remember this. Gets 2 attacks. That would probably be my warrior, right? He has the best chance at hitting, so give him 2 chances, even better. So he will get 2 on... I'll try to remember that he gets 2 on his next. Now I have to get out of here. What is it? It is a weird. We're in a room. So what is the weird? 4 on a weird is a catoblepus. Catoblepus. Now I'm in this room. Catoblepus. Where are you again? Here we go. Catoblepus is level 4. And it's got 4 life. 4. And it's a level 4, right? And 2 attacks. Alright, 2 attacks. Alright, and then, but before I do that, I have to save a level 4 gaze or take a life. Alright, so level 4 warrior loses 1. He's down to 9. Cleric. Cleric adds nothing. Fails it. She's down to 7. Rogue fails it, down to 6. And the wizard fails it, down to 6. Alright, let's attack it. Warrior, plus 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. That is enough to take it down a life. It is down to 3. Should use this. The cleric is plus 2. 6 is enough to take it down to 2. The rogue is at plus 0 and misses. And I'll cast a sleep, and I need to beat a 4 and not roll a 1. And I do, so that burns a sleep spell and kills the weird. I do get a roll for that. I will have the rogue try and level up. Need to roll a 5 or higher. I did not, so that goes away. We'll keep backtracking. Here. What is it? It's a boss. Okay, once again, but I'm in a quarter, so it's a boss. What is it? I rolled a 6, which is a small dragon. Wow. Okay, this is not good, because that means only my front 2 guys can attack. My cleric can heal, and my wizard has 1 blessing, but that's about it. Alright, so the small dragon is level 6, and it has 5 life points and 2 attacks. But first, does it spit fire 1 to 2? It does. So everybody has to save versus 6. Characters at half their level. Plus 2 for the warrior. He's fine. The cleric plus 2. Also fine. The rogue plus 2. 5 fails it. Rogue takes a point of damage. And the wizard plus 2 also takes a point of damage. Okay. Then it gets its 2 attacks, which will be against the rogue and the warrior, and the warrior is plus 2. Easily dodges it. Rogue is plus 4. Easily dodges it. Warrior steps up. Plus 4. 9 is enough to take 1 of its 6 off, so it's down to 5. The rogue is plus 0 and misses. Neither of them are going to cast anything. Actually, lightning. I'll cast lightning. 3 plus 5 is 8. It takes off 2. It's down to 3. Does it breathe fire on a 1 to 2? It does not, but it does attack the 2 in front. Warrior takes a point of damage. Rogue plus 4 does not. Now, that was the attack. Warrior steps up plus 4. 9 is enough to take it down to 2. Does it flee on a 1 to 3? It does not. Rogue plus 0 does not defeat it. Does it breathe? No, but it does attack. The warrior defends. The rogue defends. Warrior attacks plus 4. 7 is enough to take it down to 1. You know what? I should be rolling 2 dice, but that's all right. And the rogue hits 6. 10 is enough to defeat the small dragon, which gives me another level roll. Does the rogue make a 5 or higher? No. Do I get a treasure roll for that? I do. Plus 1. 5 is a jewelry, 3d6 times 10. 8, 14, 140 gold. Let's get out of here. We were here. Now we're here. Now we're here. And then we're out. Ugh. All right. I'm just going to forget that the warrior got that 2 roll because I technically used it during this trying to escape. But the good news is I gave my rogue a special plus 1 weapon, so that's going to help me in future episodes. I managed to not burn all my spells. I did lose a lot of my magic items to those stupid invisible gremlins, but that's the way it goes. All right, this game goes much faster when I've got these panels that I made on my cheat sheet here on my GM screen. It goes much quicker. And of course, as I said, I skip vermin. At this point, they're just sort of a waste of time. Technically, I am probably missing 1 or 2 treasure rolls when a chance of that. But the vermin just slow me down and they keep me from making more of the dungeon and more videos. All right, that's all I got. I'll be back next week with another dungeon. Until then, this is Jim the Tabletop Engineer. Everybody, take care.
Check out the new RPG and Wargame newsletter. Each week, the Tabletop Engineer shares news, products, Kickstarters, and much more related to the gaming hobby. It's free to subscribe, so check out the link in the video description below to sign up.